Good morning and welcome along to another vlog. Today we are not at the Edinburgh side, but at departures. It's Glasgow Airport. There is me, Alicia, Heather, my sister Sam. Russ is out having a cigarette before we go up to security, and we also have a little bump down there going on its first Disney trip, so let's do this. So this is through security. That was a breeze. I know we do show a bit of the duty free in every one of the airports, but we've not done Glasgow on any of our vlogs yet. It's been a wee while since we flew from here, so we'll have a quick look around and just show you what there is. The Glasgow selection is not quite as big as the one we've seen at Edinburgh, but it's still a good size. We'll just have a wander through. We are got about an hour, so we haven't had anything to eat this morning. It's still very early, but we might try and grab a little snack before we get on board. She's pregnant, but she's eyeing up the rum. She's looking forward to having a bit of those once the baby's here. A glass of wine's the one thing she says she's missing the most. And we've got the makeups and all the good fragrances. It's not quite as opened as the Edinburgh airport, it's more of a narrow walk through, but there's a huge selection, everything to look at, all your usual suspects. The girls are just taking in a little look at some of the perfumes and aftershaves. So Alicia's on the Christmas hunt. She's treating me.
£69, 200.
Yeah, 200ml on my Jean Paul down to £69, one of my favourites. And Heather's just wandered off there and she likes Daisy quite a lot of them. The Daisy Dreams is down to £50 for 100ml, so it might be time to start another bit of Heather's Christmas, although we are pretty much finished, thankfully. It is in November, we're well organised. Straight over my head, but Heather's gone to look for benefit makeup. I'm sure some people out there will know what that means. To me, it's just makeup. So that's us through duty free. We're going to grab something to eat. I don't know whether we'll get a snack meal deal out of Boots or we'll maybe see what's for eating. I think there's a Frankie and Penny's we used to have breakfast at, but if it's too busy we'll just grab a sandwich deal. I think it's very early in the morning. We've got a little the Bird and Signet, and there's Starbucks over there. We've got Sunglasses Hut and WH Smith. We've got the other football store. I think we missed the Celtic one on the way up the stairs, but they've got both the big Glasgow clubs. They've got the store in the airport. A little Pret-a-Manger there. There's the Frankie and Benny's that we spoke about. There's another WH Smith further up, and we've got Burger King too. So we're going to grab a quick snack and a drink and then just chill out before we hit the plane. We are now boarding at gate 9, but not before the first of many this visit's toilet trips for Alicia. Hopefully any footage we capture on our mobiles is a bit better. We've just got new phones. It is 6:30, it's still a bit dark, but we're about to head to the gates. Got some frost in the window, but we are up and away. The sky's cleared some of that ice away and there's a beautiful sunrise happening. I'm just going to take it in. We're only in the sky for around an hour and 45 minutes, so short journey. This has arrived at Charles De Gaulle, and we're going to head in and get the baggage, and then that'll be us on our way. We have booked our taxi with Prestige Transfers, which is the first time we've tried those, so hopefully that goes well. We got an email yesterday to confirm the booking, so fingers crossed that all goes smoothly. We'll keep you posted. So we walked out the terminal and straight away the driver was waiting on us. He's took Russ's bag because Russ has got a hand injury, so he's looking after us right off the bat. This is just resting at our feet for a few minutes. We've just checked into our hotel. This is the Grand Magic Hotel, and our room's not ready yet, so we've dropped the bags in the luggage room, which was handy, and we're going to grab the shuttle bus to the parks, and then we're going to nip on the RER to Val d'Europe and do our usual, a little bit of shopping, grab a bite to eat. But the hotel's really nice. We've been here twice before, but it's had a little bit of a paint job since the last time we were here, and a little bit of TLC. It does get a bit dark through here, but I'll show you as you wander through here past the bar towards the dining area. So it's nicely themed for the Christmas season that's just begun. You see all the screens that are all different little silhouettes. If you see that they're all moving with the snow. There's lots of seating area through here. There's a small bar down at the bottom and the dining area is down there, but there's not a lot for the kids to do. I don't see a play area. There is a small arcade at the bottom as well, but the theming is quite nice. See, that's where we came through here. It is a little bit darker through here. Where the ladies are sitting down, just round that corner there, it is on the left hand side is a little luggage room. The revolving door there is where you come in, and where those people are standing just outside there is where the shuttle bus will pick us up. A little look at the entrance from outside, and we're just going to cross over there. That's the shuttle from the airport, but the shuttle bus to the parks is due any minute, so we're just going to cross over once that passes and get in towards the train station where we'll grab the RER, and we'll hopefully show you how we go about that and stop at Val d'Europe. So no rain, there's a little bit of sunshine peeking through the clouds, can't complain so far. I'm sure the rain will get to us, it's forecasted for pretty much the whole time we're here, but we're going to head on into the train station. The village is just down there, the Disney village in the park, so we're going to go in here. It's hard not to look at it and think, oh, could we go, but we're not in there until Tuesday. This is Sunday, so tomorrow we're going to have a day with a difference, but Alicia's just admiring the Tibber and the fact that she can't go on at this visit. Well, we just popped into a little relay shop. I just want to point out while we're here that they've got some sandwiches. It's still quite expensive compared to maybe back home, but it's cheaper than in the park. So if you've chosen a hotel that breakfast is not included in, or if you want to grab something on the go, there's multiple shops in the train station which can grab some things a bit cheaper, and you're allowed to take those in the park with you, no problem. So we go for our tickets at the machine. If you're looking to jump to Val d'Europe, we'll show you how we go about that. If you don't have your pass, you touch there, and it's Paris, tickets for Paris region. When you type in VEL, Val d'Europe comes up, and you just touch it, and then you fill fare, choose how many tickets you need, and then you pay. So we just took that opportunity to get rid of some shrapnel, and then your tickets will come out the bottom. So I should have said that whole for the 5 hours around €11, and we're going on the RER we're looking for. So this is where we head down. And I also should have said earlier, the Prestige online of update the prices depending on how many passengers you've got, but all in all we were €85 here and €85 back, and you pay in cash once you've seen your driver. And just to give you an idea, once we get through it and we go on our this is where we are, the Marne-la-Vallée station, and Val d'Europe's only one stop away. It's literally a couple of minutes on the train. Nice little double-decker train. It's worth pointing out, it's noted everywhere in signage, and it's also just come over the tannoy here. Be very much aware of pickpocketing. They are everywhere. Make sure your valuables are on the inside pockets, zipped up, and jackets over the top. It's worth pointing out that last time we were here they didn't have facilities for people with wheelchairs or anything, but they do have a lift now, which means people who can't manage the stairs, which is really helpful because there are a few. Worth noting, don't throw your ticket away in the train, guys. I just did a scramble to make sure I had mine because you need it to get out. Just as you come out of the little station, you've got a little eateries and stuff round about, little pub over there, and if you walk down there, that big sign there will tell you Val d'Europe right here. It's not too far to walk at all. I'll just try to deliberate whether those stars are the start of their Christmas decorations, because Disney started theirs. Maybe we'll find out when we get to the other part of the mall. It has always got nice lighting and stuff in here. There's loads of shops in here. We're just going to have a wander around and just take it as it comes. I think we are heading out for the Valley Village where the outlets are. I was wanted to point out that it is a bit of a walk from the train station, because it's the complete other end of the Val d'Europe shopping centre, and it is very large here, guys, so just if you're heading for the shops, be prepared for a bit of a wander. Just wandering through, I did mention it the last time, but there is a sea life aquarium here. Something maybe nice to do for a wee day of different if you're here for a few days. The food court, so if you're looking for Val d'Europe, the food court here is where you go out just to that exit out there. So if you follow the signs for the food court, and there's lots of places to eat, you always end up down there at the Hippopotamus Grill. If you check out in our last video, I'm not sure where we'll end up today, but there's every chance we might end up back down there again. It is raining, guys, so we're going to put the camera away. However, we'll maybe get a little bit on our phone here or there, but they're not overly keen to let you video in the stores, so we'll not be filming too much purchases yet. So we're heading down towards North Face, and I think Heather wants to have another little look in Calvin Klein and Guess, but just taking in a bit of the shops. Heather's Christmas is almost finished, but if she sees something nice, we might treat her. So we didn't buy anything in the shops. That's the exit from the other side of the food outlet part area, the sort of food mall, and this is a little square out here that's all full of different restaurants. We've never actually been out here for a little look around, so we're just trying to decide where to go for something to eat, but it's a little square full of restaurants, so I'm sure we'll find something. So all that walking about, and we've joined the queue, the longest queue anywhere we've found, the Hippopotamus Grill. It's the menu that suits us all the best, and we do love it. So we did have it in our previous vlog, guys, but I'm not going to embarrass myself trying to translate for you. If you scan the QR code, now we look at the menu. It's a little bit slow as we are in France, it's to be expected a little bit. And the girls have went for some of the ravioli, which we showed you in our last vlog, and Sam's gone for the egg with the cream cheese. I'm just going to wait and have a steak. And Russ went for just a simple cheeseburger and fries, Sam, and Alicia's gone for the half roast chicken with the roast potatoes, and I went for steak and chips. We were about to have a good looking pre-mark, but it lasted all of about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like a jumbo sale.
Yeah, it's as if someone's actually went in and threw all the clothes everywhere. It's really, really bad in there. The front of it from here is not too bad, but as you go upstairs and some of the stuff at the back, the girls all gave up, so it was not a good experience. It's very busy. They've got some sort of Pokemon event on. It's Pikachu over there meeting the kids. So we're just going to have a little wander around. It's been a wet day outside, and we're just going to hopefully head back once we go to Ocean and get our drinks and snacks for the rest of our trip. So what we did find is that in general the clothes here seem to be a lot more expensive than at home, and a lot more expensive than they were maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Even the stuff in Primark.
Yeah, it's too busy.
Walking towards Ocean, the shopping centre, and all you can smell is lush. It's Marmite, Heather loves it. The smell of it irritates my nose. Snow Fairy advertised, it's that time of year. So Alicia and Sam have just popped into Jeff de Bruges. They're contemplating getting some of the handmade Belgian chocolates. We've got lots of already made up boxes, and you can also obviously pick your own from the selections. There's lots of different ones. So Alicia's straight into the supermarket picking up some biscuits and some Kinders and Nutellas. You get all your souvenirs. I think we showed you a bit of this last time because Angus picked up a couple of things to take home. But they do have some nice bits and bobs if you like something Paris themed. Some Eiffel Towers, little Notre Dame. We'll do our usual, we'll grab a couple of things up here. We've got some biscuits, and then we'll head downstairs and we'll stock up on some drinks. We'll grab another few of the little beers that I quite like to get in here. That is some seriously large advent calendars. M&M's. Yeah, picking up lots. What you found?
It is Kinder Mini eggs.
Oh, they used to be really nice. They used to do those in the parks. We've managed to find Heather's favourite. These are little Chocobon whites, little Kinder Mini eggs with a filling inside it. It's really, really nice. And
the largest kind
yeah.
of surprise you've ever seen in your life.
Kinder Dinosaur section's not helpful. We're buying lots and lots of sweets.
No, it's not helpful.
Those look like little kind of Ferrero Rocher eggs. Now you need to sample some of them as well. We've done the Nutella, we've done the Ferrero Rocher, the Kinder, and now Alicia's on to the Lindt. There's lots of it. All the advent calendars in the big boxes as well. Done with the chocolates, I'm going to grab a few little individual beers, maybe a couple of 6-packs if they've got ones that I like. Maybe take 6 home. I like the fact they've got lots of different selections that we can't get back in the UK, so I get to pick a few things up that I normally wouldn't get to try. It's not just Primark that's had the shelves attacked, it looks like all the shops are feeling the brunt of it today. I don't know what's going on. We've grabbed some water, we're going to grab some drinks. The beers were really disappointing as well, there wasn't much to choose from. So we grabbed an Uber back to the hotel and our room's ready. This is a little key, and Alicia's going to give us a quick look inside. We've not unpacked yet guys, so you can see the shopping bags are there in the suitcases, but this is the family room. I've not even looked in the bathroom yet. A nice mirror there. Heather's chilling out in the bottom bunk, there's a top bunk with little ring lights. We'll show you the view tomorrow. I don't think there's much to look at, to be honest. You do get a little kettle in the room, and we've got these shelves in the top half. We have a small fridge and a safe in the bottom, and there's a little hanging space as well, and it extends out to beyond the cupboard, which is handy to give you a little bit extra on the other side. There's a television, we've not turned it on yet. Same sort of heating systems in most of the hotels, and the bathroom's nice and clean and tidy. Shower over the bath, a nice big mirror, and the hairdryer's there on the wall as well. So it's been a quick vlog probably, there's not a massive amount of content for today. No. But it's been a long day. I feel like I'm growing a beard since we got up this morning.
I'm very tired.
Alicia's just admiring the light switch, the light I'm calling it a switch, that's how tired we are. The lamp's actually a balloon. So.
It's a balloon.
Yeah, the theming's pretty good. Hopefully we'll get a little look around the bottom of the hotel in the morning. So there's not a huge amount to do today, so we'll leave it here for just now. We're going to hit an early night and hopefully get a bit of Paris done tomorrow. We'll just need to wait and see how the morning goes. Yeah. We're all very tired, and Alicia's very sore from all the walking about, so we'll take it as it comes. We're hopefully going to head into the city tomorrow and catch the Eiffel Tower and maybe a little boat ride down the Seine, weather permitting, so we'll see you tomorrow. Yep. We'll see you next one.